Hey everyone, it's Alicia Malone. Welcome to the very final episode of Fandango Indie Movie Guide. I'll get to that later, but right now I wanted to tell you about a couple of films to watch in theatres and at home this weekend. Let's start with one in theatres called Gemini. It's directed by Aaron Katz and it's a film noir, or I should say a neo-noir, starring Lola Kirk as a Hollywood celebrity assistant who gets wrapped up in a murder plot.
Did she ever threaten you? Or?
No, she didn't threaten me.
Because I've heard stories about movie stars.
Am I under arrest?
Not yet.
This film has taken a long time to come to theatres. I actually saw it at South by Southwest last year, but it has stayed with me since then. Gemini takes you into an intriguing web of mystery, giving shadows to the always sunny Los Angeles and seediness to the glittery world of Hollywood. And trust me, you will stay engaged as you put these puzzle pieces together. I also like the way it looks at the dynamic between female friends, and I'm always happy to watch Lola Kirk and John Cho in a movie, so you can see them in theaters from this Friday.
You might not think something's important, and then bingo, it's the key to the whole thing.
Another great little film to put on your radar coming out in theaters is Outside In, which is the new film directed by Lynn Shelton. It stars Jay Duplass as a man who's returning home after 20 years in prison, and he starts to fall for the woman who helped him get out of prison, played by Edie Falco.
He's here. Congrats on your release. Maybe now I can get my wife back.
And she's married. This is a very touching, quiet, affecting movie. Lynn Shelton always manages to elicit natural and effortless performances from her cast, while at the same time getting them to go to some tough emotional places. And Jay and Edie have this wonderful chemistry, and it's also great to see a younger man, older woman dynamic done with such a gentle touch. This is the kind of movie that reveals itself to the audience slowly, and I really enjoy that. So you can see Outside In theaters this weekend if you're in New York, or on all digital platforms from April the 3rd.
You have a whole big new life in front of you. How could you possibly know that it's me that you want?
And two quick films to note down, both available in theaters this weekend in New York and available here in LA from April 6th, hopefully elsewhere after that. The first one is called Love After Love. This stars Chris O'Dowd and Andie MacDowell as a son and mother, both dealing with grief. It's intimate, raw, authentic, and absolutely moving.
You're so selfish.
Nick!
Wait, you should have asked. You should have asked. Ah, damn it!
And Ismael's Ghost is the latest film by Arnaud Desplechin, and if you're a fan of his work, you'll love this one because there are so many nods to his previous films and other cinematic gems like Vertigo. The story involves love triangles and espionage plots and stars Marion Cotillard, who is absolutely remarkable as per usual. Some may think this is a mess, but I love the sprawling free-spiritedness.
Vous devez aller au ministère public, ils annuleront le jugement. Vous pourrez récupérer votre patrimoine.
Est-ce que je peux récupérer mon mari?
And if staying at home is more your jam, you can watch these three movies from this weekend on Fandango Now. Paul Thomas Anderson's deliciously wicked and hilarious Phantom Thread, or Aaron Sorkin's directorial debut Molly's Game, with Jessica Chastain as a real-life poker organizer Molly Bloom. And you also have Taraji P. Henson as a hit woman in the action thriller Proud Mary. So there's plenty for you to watch if you want to stay indoors this weekend or if you want to venture out. And that brings me to the very end of Fandango Indie Movie Guide. This is the 78th episode I have done, and it has been an absolute blast. So firstly, I want to thank everyone at Fandango for giving me so much support and allowing me to create this show in the first place. I also want to thank all of you for watching, for commenting, for enjoying the ride. Please continue to support independent independent films. We need a variety of stories being told on screen from a variety of people. You can get your tickets anytime on Fandango.com. That also has a whole range of information when it comes to indie films. And I'll also continue to tweet out my picks every single week, so you can follow me at Alicia Malone. And so that leaves me to say one more word as my final thought. 1, 2, 3.